Hello everybody, welcome to this video looking at the trailers for the Captain America Civil War. So I'm just going to say now, spoiler alert, although much of what I have to say is speculation, it may give some things away to the movie, so watch at your own risk. So there are a lot of clues that are given to us in these trailers, and so I'm going to look at those and explore those clues in order to talk about what the movie is going to be about. I've just taken snapshot pictures in order to avoid any copyright infringement of the movie or trailers. So first of all, let's look at what is feeding the plot. We have this guy here, General Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross. You probably remember him from the Incredible Hulk movie. And here you see Steve Rogers and Black Widow. And in just a moment you will see the Scarlet Witch there as well. And what seems to be driving the plot here is this document, which says Sokovia Accords, Framework for the Registration and Deployment of Enhanced Individuals. So as you recall from the movie Age of Ultron, that it was Sokovia that was just about destroyed, lifted up in the air, was going to be smashed back to the earth, and they showed video of that in the trailer as well. So this idea of being under government oversight would go against what Steve Rogers, or Captain America, would like, because he's had the dealing with Hydra, and then also with Scarlet Witch would probably be a problem as well. Here we see a screenshot with a character played by Martin Freeman, and then there's Agent 13, who had left S.H.I.E.L.D. to join the CIA, Sharon Carter. And now here we can see that their tech is being taken away. Here we see what looks like Falcon's suit being taken away, and Cap's shield. The other thing driving the plot would seem to be there's an appearance of Bucky, who's known as the Winter Soldier. And we see here some kind of heavy fortified prison facility. And there's some other shots of it. Looks like it's out in the water. And then we have an inside shot of it here as well. Looks like pretty heavy duty, and perhaps Captain America breaks Bucky out of prison. And so what seems to come to play is the friendship between Bucky and Captain America. And there seems to be this thought that Bucky was responsible for this explosion at the UN, because there seems to be a logo of the UN on that podium there. So we can see the explosion spreading there, engulfing all these people, and then we'll see the outside of where the building seems to have blown up. And then we seem to move to this guy who was caught in the explosion, and speculation is that this guy is the Black Panther, seen here fighting with Bucky. This seems to be confirmed with the flash animations that Marvel does at the beginning of the movies and at the beginning of the trailers. Here we can see the Black Panther jumping after the Winter Soldier, and then we see the scene here of Captain America, where he seems to be in Africa at the IFID, which would confirm that Black Panther, because he's from Wakanda, Africa. So it would seem that some villain is trying to steal a virus or something to unleash on the human race. So speaking of villains, there's rumor that Baron Zemo is going to be involved, and we can see in this frame the German on the vehicle there. And so that would seem to confirm that he's going to be involved. And here we get a glimpse of Crossbones. So we've got a possibility of two different villains here. So we can see the battle lines for the Civil War being drawn. This is Hawkeye. And then we will see here that the Scarlet Witch using her power against Vision here. So it looks like there'll be a showdown between those two. And then we have interesting the general there, who is very super power phobic, and so it makes sense that all these guys would be on his side, with Iron Man and Black Widow and the War Machine and Black Panther, and also we have Vision there, but he's sort of technology, so it seemed like he'd be okay. Then we have this little interaction here, it looks like between Ant-Man and Iron Man. And then here we see the sort of team Captain America. We have the Winter Soldier, the Scarlet Witch. We've got, of course, Captain America. We've got Hawkeye, Ant-Man, and the Falcon there on Team Captain America. And we get a surprise appearance by Spider-Man. Looks like he's got an updated suit, probably thanks to Tony Stark. And then finally some big spoiler alerts. So it looks like we have the death of War Machine. So it looks like we're going to have some deaths in this movie. And then here we see the Winter Soldier trying to pull the arc reactor out of Tony Stark's suit. And the thing that we'll see is when you're watching that clip, he says something, and it looks like he says, "Steve's dead." And so it's very possible that we'll see the death of Steve Rogers, Captain America. Alright guys, well thanks for watching, and it just goes to show that they put too much information in these trailers. So sorry for the spoilers, hope you enjoyed it. Conspiracy Cracker is out.